It was 11:47 p.m. Priya Sharma was lying in bed, scrolling through WhatsApp. Her phone glowed in the darkness of her Mumbai apartment. Outside, the city hummed with its endless nocturnal rhythm. Inside, everything was about to shatter. A message appeared from her college friend Amit, or at least it looked like Amit's number. "Hey, check out these photos from our reunion." Below the text, an image thumbnail, blurred, but she could make out faces. People she knew, smiling. She tapped it. The image opened. A group photo. The quality seemed strange, pixelated in odd places, but there they were. Her friends, laughing at a restaurant she recognized. She smiled. Then, her screen flickered, just for a fraction of a second. So brief she almost didn't notice. She closed the image and continued scrolling. Within 3 minutes, her phone felt warmer than usual. She thought nothing of it. Phones get warm. It happens. At 11:52 p.m., a notification. Her bank. Rs 49,999 debited from your account. Her heart stopped. Another notification. Rs 49,998 debited from your account. Another. By the time she fully processed what was happening, by the time her trembling fingers managed to open her banking app, by the time the scream formed in her throat, 2,50,000 rupees, 2,50,000 rupees, gone. 5 years of savings, vanished in under 4 minutes, all because of a picture. This is her story, but it could be yours, it could be anyone's. And it's happening right now, at this very moment, to someone somewhere in India. Maybe someone you know. Welcome to the invisible war being fought on your phone screen. Act 1. The Invisible Weapon. Let me tell you what Priya didn't know. What most people don't know. That image wasn't just a photograph. Hidden inside those pixels, buried in the digital DNA of what looked like an innocent reunion picture, was something else. Something malicious. Something waiting. The technical term is steganography, the concealment of code within images. But forget the jargon for a moment. Think of it like this. Imagine a letter written in invisible ink. To everyone else, it's just a blank piece of paper. But under the right conditions, with the right tools, the hidden message appears. That's what was inside Priya's photograph. When she tapped that image, when the file fully loaded onto her device, microscopic instructions activated, silently, invisibly, a digital parasite burrowing into her phone's operating system. Within seconds, malware had installed itself. No warning, no permission screen, no red flag, just install. And then it waited, patient, calculating. It scanned her phone. It found her banking apps. It monitored her activity, learning her patterns, waiting for the perfect moment. When she later opened her banking app to check her balance, she did this every night before bed, the malware was ready. It overlay a perfect replica screen on top of her real banking app, a phantom interface. Everything looked identical. The bank's logo, the colors, the layout, even the way the buttons responded to her touch. She entered her PIN thinking she was logging into her legitimate bank account. She wasn't. She was handing her credentials directly to the criminals watching through her phone screen in real time. And then they moved. Fast, ruthlessly efficient. Multiple transactions, each just below the Rs 50,000 threshold that would trigger additional verification. Calculated, practiced, professional. By the time Priya realized what was happening, the money was already fragmenting across dozens of mule accounts, being converted, transferred, withdrawn, vanishing like smoke. But Priya's case wasn't the worst, not even close. Act 2. The Merchant's Nightmare. 48 hours after Priya lost her savings, 400 kilometers away in Pune, Rajesh Patel was closing his electronics shop for the evening. Rajesh, 53 years old, father of 2, owned his business for 27 years, a careful man, a man who didn't trust easily. His phone buzzed. WhatsApp message from a number he didn't recognize, but with a profile picture showing the State Bank of India logo. Professional, official looking. The message read, "Dear customer, as per RBI mandate, all savings accounts require immediate KYC re-verification. Your account will be suspended in 24 hours. Click here to verify." Link. Rajesh's stomach tightened. His business account. Everything flowed through that account. Payroll, suppliers. His daughter's college fees were scheduled to auto-pay in 3 days. He clicked the link. A website opened. It looked legitimate. The bank's colors, security badges, even an SSL secure icon in the corner. "Download KYC verification app," the button said. Here's where Rajesh made his first mistake. But understand, it wasn't stupidity. It was fear. Fear of losing access to his life's work. He downloaded the APK file. His phone warned him. Installing apps from unknown sources can harm your device. But the website had anticipated this. Helpful instructions appeared. Bank security apps require manual installation. This is normal. Follow these steps. Rajesh followed them. The app opened. It asked for permissions, access to SMS. To verify OTPs, the app explained, access to contacts, to confirm account holder identity, accessibility services. For secure biometric verification, screen overlay permission, for enhanced security features. Each request came with a plausible explanation. And Rajesh, thinking he was protecting his business, granted every single one. The app showed a loading screen. Verifying your details. This may take 2 to 3 minutes. Rajesh waited. Behind that loading screen, invisible to him, the malware was moving with terrifying speed. It accessed his SMS inbox, found messages from his bank, extracted his account number, recent transaction history, even his customer ID. It screened through his contacts and WhatsApp conversations, identifying people he did business with, building a profile of his financial relationships. It gained the ability to intercept SMS messages in real time, meaning when his bank sent an OTP, the malware could read it before he even saw the notification. It obtained screen overlay capabilities, meaning it could place fake screens on top of real apps, creating perfect forgeries that would capture anything he typed. And it established a remote access connection, meaning someone, somewhere, could now see everything on Rajesh's phone, in real time, as if they were standing behind him, watching over his shoulder. The loading screen disappeared. Verification complete. Thank you for updating your KYC details. Rajesh breathed a sigh of relief. He went home, had dinner with his family, watched television, went to bed. At 2:17 a.m., the attack began. The malware had been analyzing his banking app, understanding its structure, waiting for him to sleep so he wouldn't notice the transaction notifications immediately. The criminals logged into his business account using credentials they'd harvested earlier. Every time the bank sent an OTP, the malware intercepted it and forwarded it to them, seamlessly, automatically. They initiated wire transfers to multiple accounts. Rs 150,000, Rs 1,000, Rs 175,000. They applied for instant loans using his verified business profile, approved within minutes due to his good credit history. The loan amounts, Rs 5,000, Rs 7,000, were immediately transferred out. They even accessed his fixed deposits, breaking them prematurely, absorbing the penalties, and draining those accounts too. By 4:30 a.m., Rajesh Patel had lost 23 lakh rupees. 23 lakh, his entire business liquidity, gone. When his phone alarm went off at 6 a.m., the notification screen was flooded. Dozens of transaction alerts, loan disbursement confirmations, account balance warnings. His hands shook so badly he could barely unlock his phone. When he finally saw the damage, when he finally understood what had happened, he collapsed, literally collapsed. His wife found him on the bedroom floor, phone still clutched in his hand, tears streaming down his face. Rajesh's shop closed 4 months later. he couldn't recover. The banks, the loans, the suppliers he couldn't pay, everything crumbled. Last I heard, he was working as a manager at someone else's store. Starting over at 53, all his years of work erased because of an app. A fake app that looked real enough to fool a careful, intelligent man who'd successfully run a business for nearly 3 decades. Act 3. The invisible epidemic. Now, you might be thinking, I would never fall for that. I'm more careful. Are you? Let me show you how sophisticated this has become. Between January 2024 and March 2025, cybercrime units across India recorded over 15,000 cases, 15,000 of malware delivered through WhatsApp images and APK files. But here's the truly terrifying part. Those are only the reported cases. Security researchers estimate the real number is 10 to 20 times higher. Most victims never report. Shame, embarrassment, fear of being blamed for their own victimization. The Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center estimates total losses exceeding 4,000 crore rupees. 4,000 crore. That's roughly $500 million US. Gone. Stolen through phone screens. Let me break down how these attacks have evolved. The image vector. Early versions were crude. Malware hidden in images required victims to download and execute a secondary file. Easy to spot if you knew what to look for. But now they're using zero-click exploits. Vulnerabilities in WhatsApp's media rendering engine that trigger just by loading the image. You don't even have to tap it. The preview thumbnail is enough. Researchers at Quick Heal Technologies documented one strain that exploited a buffer overflow in Android's image processing library. The victim receives an image. WhatsApp automatically generates a thumbnail preview. That process alone, that automatic preview generation, triggers the malware installation. No click, no download prompt, no warning. Just compromised. The APK vector. This one is more insidious because it requires social engineering. But the criminals have perfected their approach. They impersonate banks, government agencies, courier services, employers, even the police. The messages are meticulously crafted. Perfect grammar, official logos, urgent but not panicked language. Your PAN card requires digital verification. Income tax refund of Rs 25,000 is pending. Verify details to claim. Your Aadhaar bank linkage will expire. Update now. Courier parcel detained by customs. Pay fee to release. Each message includes a link that downloads an APK file with a name that sounds official. WIDI, Verify, APK, or Bank KYC Update, APK, or IT Refund Portal, APK. And here's the psychological brilliance. They make you do the work of disabling your own security. When Android warns you about installing from unknown sources, the fake website provides helpful instructions. Government bank apps require manual installation for security. This is normal procedure. They're not hacking your phone. They're hacking your trust. The hybrid attacks, but the newest evolution is the most dangerous. Criminals are now combining both vectors in sequence. First, they send an image file to probe your device and install reconnaissance malware. This first-stage payload is small, stealthy, and hard to detect. It quietly maps your phone. What banking apps do you have? What version of Android are you running? What security software is installed? What time of day are you most active? Then days or even weeks later, when you've completely forgotten about that image, they send the second stage. A custom-tailored APK designed specifically for your device, your banks, your behavioral patterns. It's not a shotgun approach anymore. It's surgical, personalized, optimized for you specifically. Security researchers call this target profiling malware. The military would call it reconnaissance followed by precision strike, and it's devastatingly effective. Act 4, the anatomy of compromise. Let me walk you through what happens inside your phone when you're compromised. Understanding this might save you. Stage 1, Installation, 0-30 seconds. The malware gets onto your device through the image or APK. Modern variants are tiny, sometimes less than 500 kilobytes. They install in seconds. Many use techniques called cryptors or binders that hide the malicious code from antivirus software. Imagine wrapping a weapon in gift paper. The scanning software sees the pretty wrapping, not what's inside. Stage 2. Permission escalation. 30 seconds, 2 minutes. Once installed, the malware starts requesting permissions. If it came through an APK, it asks directly. If it came through an image exploit, it uses privilege escalation techniques, exploiting vulnerabilities to grant itself permissions without asking. The key permissions they want: SMS access, to read and intercept one-time passwords; accessibility services, to read screen content and simulate touches; screen overlay, to place fake interfaces over real apps; contact access, to spread to more victims; device admin rights, to prevent uninstallation. Stage 3, reconnaissance. 2 minutes, 24 hours. The malware now maps your digital life. It scans for banking apps, payment apps, cryptocurrency wallets, investment platforms. It reads your SMS history to identify which banks you use, which services you're registered with. It monitors your behavior. What time do you usually check your bank balance? Which apps do you use most frequently? How do you typically interact with banking interfaces? It's learning you, building a profile, waiting for the perfect moment. Stage 4, credential harvesting varies. When you next open a banking app, the malware is ready. It uses overlay attacks, placing a pixel-perfect fake login screen on top of the real one. You think you're typing your password into your bank's app. You're actually typing it into the criminal's collection form. Or it uses key logging, recording every keystroke you make. Or it uses screen recording, literally capturing video of everything you do, every password you type, every PIN you enter. Some advanced variants even hijack your phone's text-to-speech functions. If you use voice commands to check your balance, the malware captures that too. Stage 5. Exploitation, minutes to hours. Once they have your credentials, the endgame begins. If you have SMS-based two-factor authentication, it's useless. The malware intercepts OTPs and forwards them to the criminals in real time. They log into your accounts using your credentials. They initiate transactions. Every OTP your bank sends is captured and used instantly. They often work in the middle of the night when you're sleeping and won't notice the notifications immediately. They structure transactions carefully, multiple transfers just below the threshold that would trigger additional security checks. They move money through complex chains of mule accounts, making it nearly impossible to trace. And here's the cruel efficiency. From credential capture to complete account drainage, advanced operations take less than 15 minutes. 15 minutes to destroy years of savings. Stage 6. Persistence and propagation. Even after they've stolen from you, the malware remains. It stays hidden on your phone, waiting for more opportunities. Maybe you'll get a new credit card. Maybe you'll receive a salary payment. Maybe you'll transfer money from a savings account. It's watching, always watching, and it spreads. It sends WhatsApp messages to your contacts using your account, your name, your trust. Each message contains the same poisoned image or APK link. One victim becomes 10. 10 become 100. An exponential infection curve. That's why this isn't just about individual loss. It's an epidemic, a digital plague, spreading through our most trusted communication channels. Act 5. The human cost. Let me take you back to Priya for a moment. After she lost her savings, she filed a police report. The cybercrime station took her statement. They were sympathetic but honest. Recovery was unlikely. The money had already moved through too many accounts, across too many banks. She contacted her bank. They investigated. Their conclusion, the transactions were authorized with correct OTPs. Not their responsibility. She reached out to WhatsApp. They provided information about reporting scam accounts, but couldn't help with money recovery. She was effectively alone. But the financial loss was only the beginning. Priya started having panic attacks. Every time her phone buzzed, her heart raced. She couldn't sleep. She'd wake at 3 a.m. and compulsively check her bank balance, terrified that somehow, even though she'd changed all her passwords, the attack would continue. She became paranoid about her phone. She'd turn it off completely at night. She'd flinch when friends sent her photos. She stopped using WhatsApp almost entirely. Her colleagues noticed. Her performance at work declined. She was constantly distracted, anxious. She fell into depression. The therapist she finally consulted called it digital trauma. The violation of having something so personal, your phone, the device you carry everywhere, the gateway to your entire digital life, turned into a weapon against you. It's a violation that feels intimate, like someone broke into your home. But worse, because they didn't just steal your possessions, they stole your sense of security in the digital world. And here's what breaks my heart. Priya blamed herself. "I should have known," she told me when I interviewed her. "I'm educated. I work in technology. I should have been smarter." But this isn't about intelligence. These scams fool police officers, IT professionals, bank managers, cybersecurity experts. No one is immune, because these attacks don't target your technical knowledge. They target your humanity, your trust, your fear, your desire to help a friend or verify your identity or claim a refund you're entitled to. Rajesh, the shop owner. He attempted suicide 3 months after losing his business. His family found him in time. He's alive, but the man they saved isn't the same man who opened his electronics store every morning for 27 years. These aren't just financial crimes. They're destroying lives, shattering families, erasing decades of work in minutes. And the criminals? They operate with near impunity. Many work from foreign countries. They use VPNs, cryptocurrency, complex money laundering networks. They're sophisticated operations with technical teams, social engineering specialists, money mules, and management hierarchies. They're not individual hackers in dark rooms. They're organized crime syndicates running this like a business, a very profitable business, because the risk is low and the rewards are enormous.